Suffolk Transit cuts. Sorry, I can't angle this right. Yeah, Suffolk Transit cuts. Recently, Pine Power made a video about this, and I want to make a video too. Suffolk County Transit is experiencing financial loss because of the coronavirus, and is going to be cutting service on routes that shouldn't be cut instead. I've got ideas for like saving the transit system, not just in Suffolk, but everywhere in the state. So welcome to this Drakey news update. And one thing I want to say is that all of the bus agencies and transit agencies need to reorganize their spending so that they're spending less for the operations of the system. Currently, I think the whole MTA gets $32 million per day in taxes and revenue. So I think that they should reorganize their spending so that they spend $22 million a day on the stuff they currently operate, plus some expansions, and then use the rest for expansions and paying the deficit. It's easy. I'll go over that later. But right now, Suffolk County is cutting over 10 routes. So we need to come up with solutions to the problem. So I'll try clicking on some of these things, but it's probably gonna make me sign up. It says that these are the routes that are going to be cut. And hey, this is the article Pine Power clicked on. So,
Cohen's fashion article is welcoming you back and keeping you safe, finding new ways to communicate.
Ad. So, S54 and S62 obviously need to be saved because they carry a lot of riders. Don't know if the S69 is essential for an area, but only 3 riders per day. S31, 12 riders per day. I know that this isn't great ridership, but Suffolk is a big county by area and needs places to get to places, buses to get to places. And some of it's important to Pine Power, the Pine Barrens routes, which are being eliminated heavily, unlike the South Shore, just because it's a certain kind. Those finance professionals. Anyway, what I would do is actually bring back into service some of the old buses that were recently retired, but weren't scrapped yet. That's what the MTA should do with their Orion 7 OGs. And because they're just fine, they're sitting there. And that would allow for expansion once the money is reprioritized and rearranged. Therefore, you can have more buses in the middle of the island where they need them. And this way, lots of good things can happen with this reorganization of spending. I mean, why don't they just do it like that? I was going to present a plan with the MTA and work with them to reorganize their spending so that they could bring buses out to Nassau and Suffolk so they could get rid of their deficit and figure out a way to not cut any service. So the MTA and nice Suffolk Transit, they need to get their priorities right. Thankfully, the B-Line bus is almost that way, where they're getting the priorities right. Cutting a major route on Suffolk Transit is like cutting the Route 40 in Westchester. Got some important students to WCC, including some people I know. Bye.